I have done extensive raw diets where I eat raw for a year.
He stands on the edge of his Bahamian farm just before sunrise, barefoot in warm soil, listening.
I have done extensive raw diets where I eat raw for a year.
He stands on the edge of his Bahamian farm just before sunrise, barefoot in warm soil, listening to the wind move through coconut palms. At 61, Lenny Kravitz looks and moves like a man half his age. Photos of his 8-pack go viral every year, and interviewers stumble over the same question. How? Forget miracle genetics or secret surgeries. Lenny credits everything to 4 daily habits. Habits so simple you could start them tomorrow, yet so consistent they've become the invisible engine of his ageless body. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes you'll hear each habit in detail, the science that backs it up, and the tiny tweaks you can steal today. By the end, you might never look at breakfast, bedtime, or even your morning silence the same way again. Picture this: 5:45 a.m., first light on the horizon. Most of the world is hitting snooze. Lenny is already outside, eyes closed, breathing in rhythm with waves crashing a few hundred yards away. He calls this his reset. No phone, no playlist, just raw, unfiltered quiet. Why does a rock star chase silence? Because stress ages us faster than sugar, faster than UV rays, faster even than sleep deprivation. When cortisol pulses through your blood all day, it orders your body to store fat, slow repair, and cloud focus. Lenny's antidote is intentional stillness. 10 to 15 minutes every dawn, anchoring his nervous system before chaos can hijack it. Most people think meditation means chanting or sitting cross-legged for an hour. Okay, what is the key to maintaining health inside and out? What's the secret for you? Discipline and the desire to stay healthy, okay, and to stay mobile. I love my life, and I'll thank God for my life every day. For Lenny, it's as practical as closing his eyes, counting breaths, and noticing the sounds of birds, water, and wind. That sensory focus switches the brain from fight or flight into repair mode, lowering adrenaline and blood pressure in real time. Start tomorrow. Roll out of bed, stand by an open window, and breathe like the world is on pause. No notifications, no news, just air. Do it for 7 days and you'll feel the background tension dial down. Subtle at first, then unmistakable. Small habit, massive yield. When the sun clears the trees, habit number 2 begins. One that lives in his garden and, surprisingly, his blender. Lenny's property bursts with fruit, mangoes dripping gold juice, spiky soursop that tastes like pineapple mixed with dessert, papaya the color of sunset. He steps outside, plucks whatever's ripe, and drops it straight into a champion juicer he's carried on tour, buses and movie sets for decades. Over here on the table, fresh from the farm, you've got breadfruit, soursop, which is my favorite. Yum! Soursop is so good for you. You should try it. Sugar apples, couple lemons, some more okra, and cucumbers, avocado, some fresh rosemary, spinach, kale, beets, ginger, carrots, garlic. If it grew from the earth, it goes in. No packaged protein powder, no mystery additives. A glass of raw plant power delivers enzymes your body normally burns during cooking, vitamins that oxidize within minutes of exposure to air, and a surge of polyphenol scientists linked to slower cellular aging. Here's the twist. Lenny doesn't drink the juice and then attack a stack of pancakes. That juice is breakfast. Liquid nutrition means your digestive system skips heavy lifting, so blood rushes to muscles and brain instead of the gut. Energy spikes, but it's clean. A steady climb instead of that crash and burn you get from syrup-drowned carbs. Try a week of plant-only breakfast and watch your mid-morning fog disappear. But what about protein? Fans assume a chiseled torso like his must rely on whey shakes or grilled chicken. Wrong. Enter jackfruit tacos and lentil power bowls. Jackfruit shreds like pulled pork, yet contains 0 cholesterol and boatloads of potassium. Lentils pack 18 grams of protein per cup with a bonus of iron and folate most gym bros miss. These aren't exotic luxuries. They're supermarket staples, hiding in plain sight, waiting to replace that bloated turkey sandwich. Now the sun is high, and habit 3 kicks your idea of exercise in the teeth. Lenny owns the kind of physique marketing departments love, but you won't find him under fluorescent lights, isolated on machines. He trains like a kid on summer break, jump rope slapping concrete, pull-ups on a beachside tree branch. Is there any difference in your workouts here in the Bahamas versus the US? This workout is amazing. I'd rather be outside in nature than being cooped up inside of a gym. Push-ups in sand so hot it forces perfect form, Bike rides that turn into sprints when tropical rain surprises him around a bend. Why? Because bodies were built for multi-plane movement, not chrome levers. Researchers call this functional load variation, loading tendons and joints from unpredictable angles to strengthen connective tissue and ignite stabilizer muscles. Translation: fewer injuries, more fluid power. You don't need an island, you need imagination. Swap one gym session a week for playground bars, park sprints, or a staircase challenge. Your heart will surge, your coordination will sharpen, and your workout will suddenly feel like play, not punishment. Lenny stacks these sessions fasted. That's right, he moves before eating solid food, forcing his body to tap fat stores for fuel and sharpening insulin sensitivity. If fasting sounds brutal, remember, we evolved to sprint for breakfast, not eat it. Start with a 12-hour window. Finish dinner by 8, train at 8, refuel at 9. Watch stubborn fat flicker, especially around the waistline. Before we dive into the last habit, we're excited to introduce Test Supreme, specifically formulated for men over 50. Unlike generic supplements, Test Supreme is doctor-formulated with clinically supported ingredients to naturally boost testosterone, improve vitality, and enhance overall health. Trusted by thousands, it's your ultimate solution for renewed confidence and energy. Our first batch is selling fast, so don't wait. Click the link below to grab your bottle today. The final habit slides into place as sunlight fades. While Hollywood parties ramp up, Lenny powers down. No alcohol, no midnight snacks, no adrenaline-spiking streaming binge. He treats sleep as a performance enhancer, not a time filler. 7 to 8 hours, room dark, phone out of reach, temperature cool enough to encourage deep, slow wave cycles. During those cycles, growth hormone flood cells, muscles repair micro tears, brain tissue flushes toxins that build up during wakefulness. Miss deep sleep and you wake up looking older, literally. One Harvard study found that people sleeping under 6 hours for just 2 weeks displayed gene expression changes linked to accelerated aging. Lenny refuses that trade. So should you. Sobriety is the sidekick to sleep. Alcohol feels like a relaxant, but smashes deep sleep and triggers cortisol spikes the next day. Lenny ditched it entirely, and the payoff shows in vascular definition and ageless skin tone. If quitting cold turkey feels impossible, start with a 2-week experiment. Track mood, energy, and scale weight. Most people lose 3 to 5 pounds without changing anything else. Proof that booze, calories, and inflammation were hiding in plain sight. You've heard the 4 pillars: dawn silence, living food, functional movement, and radical recovery. But there's an underground thread connecting them: environment design. Lenny surrounds himself with triggers that make the healthy choice the default. Fruit trees outside the bedroom window, a pull-up bar on the porch, blackout curtains that beg for early bedtime. His life is a maze rigged to funnel him toward vitality without constant willpower. Build your own mini maze. Put a water bottle on your nightstand so hydration is the first motion of the day. Position resistance bands near your desk so micro workouts interrupt screen slouching. Place a notepad beside the couch and dump racing thoughts before they hijack sleep. Tiny architecture, massive momentum. But let's zoom out. Why does any of this matter to a multimillionaire musician that's waking up and, doing those kind of things? Because they make me feel good. They make my body feel good. They make my spirit feel good. Who could coast on legacy? Because purpose is the ultimate anti-aging serum. Lenny views his body as a tool to channel creativity and honor his heritage. Caribbean farmers, jazz legends, civil rights activists. Every crunch of kale or mile-long run is a thank you note to the people who paved his path and the fans who still fill arenas. When your habits serve a story bigger than aesthetics, discipline stops feeling like deprivation. It becomes devotion. Find your reason: kids, art, adventure, service. And suddenly that 6 a.m. alarm sounds like opportunity, not torture. By now you might be thinking, great for him, but I don't own a Bahamian farm or have tour bus chefs. Reality check. You don't need them. You need commitment to 4 daily switches, each adjustable to any budget, climate, or schedule. First, replace 15 scrolling minutes with silent breaths and sunlight. Second, trade boxed cereal for a glass of blended greens and fruit. The produce aisle is your orchard. Third, exit the hamster wheel treadmill once a week for bodyweight circuits in the park. Fourth, guard sleep like a jealous dragon. Dark room, cool air, zero booze, consistent clock. Do these for 30 days and watch mirrors, scales, and brain fog deliver proof faster than any supplement. Still doubtful? In 2022, Lenny's doctor ran a biological age test. Telomere length, inflammatory markers, metabolic flexibility. Results pegged him at mid-30s. "That's younger than my daughter," he joked in an interview. When reporters asked if he felt different, he shrugged. "I just feel like me." That's the point. Real health doesn't feel miraculous. It feels normal. But a normal most people forgot existed. So tomorrow when your alarm sounds, remember the man who wakes to waves, sips liquid sunlight, sprints barefoot on sand, and sleeps like a tiger after the hunt. He isn't chasing youth, he's living it, one humble habit at a time. Copy even 2 of them and your friends might start asking what you've been hiding in your morning coffee. This video is for informational purposes only and is not professional or medical advice. Consult a qualified expert before making major lifestyle changes. If you found this information helpful, we have fantastic news for you. We're thrilled to announce that our requested ebook, 8-Minute Fitness at 50 Plus, is now here. This comprehensive fitness guide is especially curated for individuals over the age of 50 who are committed to leading a healthy and active lifestyle. Click the link in the description to grab your copy now, and let's start this incredible fitness journey together. Thank you for watching.